Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. So, I'm back at this lake cabin. I'm not working on the New York apartment because I had like an incredibly stressful day. And to be honest, the fitting the stuff into the apartments is kind of stressful. I mean, I like doing it, but it is stressful. And I'm just like ready to melt into a puddle of goo because it's been a stressful day and it's not going to get better. We have two events, so I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow night or Thursday night because I have to work. So yeah. Anyway, so I thought what I'd do is do a um, uh, just looking at the ceiling. Did I leave it white over here? Okay, I'm gonna do the kitchen. I'm not really 100% sure how this is gonna go. Oh, okay. I see how I'm doing this. Okay, so I need more windows for one thing. So, just looking to see what I did over here. Oh man, I did that. I hate this thing with the shades, where you put it up, and when you put it up, it looks great, and it goes across all three windows, and then this is what happens when you come back. So, okay. I think what I was gonna do is do three windows, but not have them go down as far as those, because it looks kind of weird when you're trying to put hey Nikki, how are you doing? Two, three. Okay, I don't even remember what I did these in. Was it like coarse dark oak? I think it's been like a month since I did this. I'm just gonna say yes with like cream, maybe? Golden metal, cream, probably cream, right? Maybe not. Oh, I did. What did I do? Like brass or something? Shoot. Maybe beige? Shoot. I don't remember what they are. Brown? Maybe brown. I have no idea which ones these are. Oh, which door was that? I vaguely remember this, and no, it's no reflection on whether I was interested. It's just that most things I vaguely remember them. So maybe over there. I don't. Am I cutting into the? I'm cutting into the porch, aren't I? That's probably not. Oh wait a minute. Oh, it's okay. It's just an overhang. Okay. I think it was one of the things I was working on, right? No, wait a minute. Yeah, my brain is just mush right now, to be honest. So I can't do that. Rats. Um. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. I know the doors. What did I have trouble with? Um. I don't remember. Yeah, I've just been so stressed out today that my brain is just packing it in, I think. So, yeah. Um yeah, it's just been one of those days. It's going to be one of those weeks. So, I'm just already exhausted, so. But I just was like, I enjoy doing those New York apartments. I mean, obviously, since I've done like a couple different apartment things. Um, Thank you. Yeah, it's just work. Um, oh, I knew I shouldn't sell those panels. I sold them. So I'm gonna do the kitchen over here. I kind of don't like the fact that I can put a little window there probably. I don't like that there's no window there. It's not obviously essential, but how about, yeah, yeah, that's good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more paneling. Okay. Maybe I should wait on it just to make sure. So what do I have on this, around this side? Okay, so there's nothing that stops me from putting windows in here. It's like my body, when I'm stressed, it just like starts. Oh, that reversed itself. Why did? Because I did it from outside. I'm not really sure if that makes sense. So wait a minute. Was I supposed to be putting these windows? No, they're not supposed to have their ledges outside. So why did this one? Okay, I don't know. No, it's... So it just didn't do it right. It wasn't... It was doing... Never mind. I'm just like not even freaking coherent right now. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, isn't that weird? But I mean, I probably did it wrong, but my brain is just like is refusing to cooperate, so I don't know. So maybe this one on this side. That might be too okay, so I'm gonna wait and see what I need. I mean, I really need some hanging cupboards. I think I'm gonna hold back on this window for now and start putting the kitchen in and then see. I'm thinking that, okay, so I haven't even decided. Oh my God. And I also, my arm is like incredibly painful. It has been incredibly painful all day. I don't know if I'm making what I mean clear. How to, because yeah, I did it from the terrace, and yeah, that probably had something to do with it. Probably. I think that you're right. I mean, I think that probably is it. Um, yeah, no, I'm like incoherent, so I understood what you meant, and I think you're right. It's possible that I'm not being coherent, but just ignore it. So, trying to decide. Um, oh, you know what would be nice, I think, is yellow for cupboards. I'm not doing tile. I'm gonna leave the walls as they are. But I'm thinking, is this one that has yellow? Or is it the pastel? Do we not have pastel in app? Oh, seriously? Really? We have pastel and snowman. So the light doesn't, so there's blue. So this is yellow, but it's not, no. So we're gonna do snowman. Yeah. This game, I think the games are weird, but also I think this game's complicated, really. I mean, I try not to be too critical of the devs because I think it's pretty I think it is complicated. But yeah, my arm. Shoot. I need to remove the armrests. Okay, well I just made it go higher. That's great. Okay, there we go. It's just one of those days where you're like, I just can't. I can't even. Yeah, I think I like that. So I'm gonna go with Snowman Pastel, even though I kind of would like to do the Apple Nintendo one because I think that would go well with this, but that's like a beige. It's not a yellow. So I think I'm gonna do this and then back up and look. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe blue would be nice. Here, I'm gonna put a blue one up and see. Okay, I'm not gonna put App Lem Tendo. Why did they have to do this name? App Lem Tendo. So come on, give me a hanging cabinet here. Where? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. Okay, so let's do blue and see how that goes. I don't know, the blue's pretty nice too. I don't know, what do you think? I don't know. So that was what I was going to do. I was going to do that one, the beige one, and see. That is a bright yellow, I have to admit. But I still kind of like it. So beige. It's just a little, I mean, it's a pretty yellow. I just wanted something that was a contrast to the wall. But I think I'm going to go with the blue. Because the beige is just kind of like, you know, I mean, it's nice, but I mean, the yellow is definitely too bright. I think this is nice. I just don't know if I want to go with it. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, I like the blue. I think it's nice. Okay, so I'm selling this because I didn't choose the hinges. Okay, so I've got a corner. So that's, I think, the first thing I have to do. Oh, man, my arm. I was like literally in tears earlier today, like a couple times because my arm hurt so much. And, you know, because I have to be at the office for no particular reason. So I was in so much pain. Luckily, I was by myself most of the time, but it still was painful. It just was that I could cry on my own. Let's see. I think the white marble is nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm in pain all the time. This, like, nerve pain, so horrible, and there's like nothing I can take for it. There is nerve pain medicine, but it takes a while to work, and it also makes me incredibly sleepy. And it's like a long-term thing. Like, you have to take it for a while, like a few weeks before it actually does anything. So it's just it's just not a great option. So I'm thinking about the fridge. Oh, I should just do light. So it's over a week till I have my epidural steroid injection. Yeah, I mean, there's like there are no good like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's really hard it's really hard to find a good way to handle it. It's like, I can actually, like, if I do this, it's better. I can't just go around doing this. I'm right-handed for one thing, so it's just like, you know, which color steel did I use? White steel? I guess I did. Yeah, I think so. Now this fridge is huge. That's huge. So I don't think I'm going to use Applem Tendo. Applem Tendo. I can't believe they make me say that. That is just like absolutely overboard in the faux IKEA name category. Let's see. So, oh, let's see, refrigeration. Yeah, I'm a little out of it too, so I'm a little slow on stuff. So I think I'm just gonna go with this white. It's not by much. It's smaller, not by much, but it is smaller. Okay, why can't I? Okay. Boy, these fridges are so big, aren't they? Maybe I should put it in, I think I should put it in the corner. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna put a couple cupboards in. They better fit. Hey Barry. Honestly, and I feel like I'm saying this so much nowadays, not a great day. Very stressful. My arm hurts, but it'll get better. But yeah, I have to work tomorrow night and Thursday night, so I'm not gonna be able to stream. Applem Tendo. yeah, it's just, it's like things are not, I've made like some improvements and stuff at work, but I'm beginning to understand that there are just a lot of things that need to be done more efficiently, and it's just like there isn't time to get them done before we need to have them done, which is actually now. We need them done now. So, yeah, it's just, it gets me frustrated that like things are really just not, I don't understand how things have just gone along for so long with these weird nonsensical ways of doing things. And if it wasn't affecting me, I would be like, oh, okay, this is interesting, let's fix it. But unfortunately it is, and so I'm not happy, but we'll see. So how are you doing in school? Did you get any work done today? I've done Tyndall Light. Why is this one? Oh, this is stuff I viewed. Okay, so that section's done. Then we need to do the stove. This is not a huge kitchen. It could be a big kitchen, except the stairs are in the way. So I guess the dining area will be somewhere in here. So yeah, no, it's like not fun. Oh, I already am looking for a new job. Yeah. No, I'm looking for one. And my old department, they're posting a job that they want me to apply for. So yeah. No, there are some things that can be fixed, and it makes sense to be patient and wait. That doesn't apply here, unfortunately. Actually, is that a hanging corner cabinet? Oh, wait a minute. Why? So they give you. Yeah, no, I started applying for jobs when this thing came up, saying, "Oh yeah, you were supposed to be working 40 days a week in the office," and I was like, "Wait, what?" So, wait, what? Oh, and you can't be sick, and you can't work from home when you're sick. So I was like, "Oh yeah, no, 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 no." And there was also, you should have known, even though we haven't told you that you were supposed to be in the office. It was like, I was just going by the fact that you guys paid a few $100s to buy my chair and my monitor at home from my old department after, they asked, what do you need to work at home? So that kind of gives you the impression that you get to work from home once in a while, right? You ended up using the attic stairs. Oh, yes, I agree. I agree. I felt that this was very frustrating. I walked in here and I was like, wait, what? And I think what I did is I cleaned it up, and then offline I went back and I was like, okay, I went back to, I think I bought the house again, or I looked at my video, and I was like, where were the stairs? And I didn't get it exactly right somehow. No, I did, but was this a wall in that tiny little media room? But it wasn't this small. Anyway? Yeah, I think I didn't do it right, but I just didn't know how. And honestly, I looked up here and I was like, is this smaller? I know it's not, right? Like this was the grandparents' bedroom, and then this was an open area, and then the bathroom. But again, we have these, like, maybe the wall was here. Yeah, I think the wall was there. But anyway, yeah, it was like, wait, guys, what are you doing here? Man, I know we can put the stairs in ourselves, but it was definitely confusing. Um, Barry, are you wait a minute. Oh, okay, Nikki. Maybe I need to look at what I'm doing with it. Barry, just uh, you need to make sure your treatment is like like not effective, adequate. So, um, you definitely. I mean, I'm just suggesting, but I think you might want to think about talking to someone because this is seems like it should be getting better. Wait, I'm supposed to be looking for stoves. This is the problem is this when I'm in pain like I've been all day, it sucks mainly because my brain starts just like going to mush and I'm really frustrated by that. So it's like I'm not trying to whine more. I'm just saying like my brain is just uh, like turning off. I think this stove I love this stove, but I think it's just going to be too big. And this one is too small. How big is this one? Okay, it's not too big. Oh, I know what the problem always is. What is always the problem? Finding a hood. That's what the problem always is. Finding a hood. I'm you know what? I have to say I'm gonna give it one shot, and that's gonna be it, honestly. Does this come in blue? I could just do the white. Oh, it doesn't come in blue. Wood, white, yellow, beige, brown. Let me just do white. Let's do, what's this? White and then the base white wood. Why does the trim look kind of like almost, oh, it's white wood and this is white wood. Gray wood? No. Gray oak? You know, swear to God, stove hoods are like my downfall. They did the same with what the other, oh yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's what I did. I went back and forth. I like was doing the video back and forth. I should have just maybe I could have redone the job. I should have just done that. Um I mean, yeah. It you know why it bothered me cuz I don't mind when they change it. It's just that I really liked this place and I really was looking forward to oh, that doesn't work. I was really looking forward to flipping it and cuz I really like the house. And then it was like, yeah, this is nothing like this is nothing like um oh, okay. Okay, I have an idea. Maybe this will work. I know I'm slumping. I'm just like, am I slumping? I can't even tell. Am I slumping out of the camera? No. Okay, I'm just. Okay, Aplem Tendo. Aplem. I know. I'm like, I keep forgetting how to spell that. I can't imagine why. Um, oh, they don't have a hanging one with a thing cut out that looks like a hood. Seriously, please, guys. Oh, you do not. You guys suck. Okay, let's do hang. I'm not spending like I'm not spending forever looking for a hood. No. They don't have any of those. No. Shoot. Okay, I'm ignoring the hood situation. So, yeah, I am. And I think I might just pop the. So this is kitchen set B. Okay. I'm actually taking a shortcut and not putting them all out myself. Um. Wow, there's still a lot that I can do. Okay. I did want to put a window there. Okay, let's move this here. Okay, let's move it over a little more. Oh, that's just about my husband's meeting. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. My nose is itchy. I apologize. I'm not trying to be gross. I'm just my allergies kicking in. Now there is one other. No, no, I'm not. Well, okay. Well, I'll try it out. There is one stove. Okay, electronic equipment. Nope. Gotta go back to. Shouldn't all the electronic equipment be under that? Okay, so this doesn't come in light blue, does it? No. No. It's all wood. Okay. So that was a thought, but no. Okay, so I'm going to put down the sink and the dishwasher and the other stuff. And then I'm going to decide whether I want to do windows. I need at least one window over here. Oh my God. Trying to spell this. App Lam 10 dough. I think I might name this one. I hate Apple Nintendo. This is really getting on my nerves. Okay, so dishwasher. No, okay, light. So I need the sink and the dishwasher. Well, that's a small sink. Oh, our Alexa just thought I was talking to her. That's like, go away. I wasn't talking to you. We actually have like the Samuel L. Jackson one, the add-in or whatever. I really like that one. My son's like, why don't you just use Alexa? And I'm like, I don't like her voice. And it just cracks me up. It's like the little things that, you know, if you can crack yourself up about something for like $2 or $5 or whatever it was, and just constantly make yourself laugh, that seems like a good deal to me. So I'll be like, hey Samuel, turn off first plug. Hey, he says okay. Hey Samuel, turn on first plug. Okay. Okay, we don't have it really loud, but it just cracks me up. I mean, like, how can you like not do something like that? And I think I might include this because this looks like one of those cupboards. And I think it looks kind of cool. Okay, it's too big. Never mind. It was a thought. It didn't last. I have like, you know, I said to my son, I'm easily amused. What can I say, you know? And like I said, for $5, like over the last year and a half, I mean, it amuses me. I mean, it's definitely worth it. Let's see. Okay, so I just want to put down, I guess, a couple more standing ones. I don't think I have any drawer ones. Okay, so let's see. Let's put one of these down. But I think that was also when he was a little bit more in his scornful teenager phase. So probably does not. Would just maybe shake his head a little now. And actually, his scornful teenager phase wasn't that bad. So, okay, so. Well, yeah, I can tell this window issue is going to be. Okay, I think I'm going to lose that one. I'm going to move, I think I'm going to move this down by a couple more. Or at least, like one more. Let's see. I guess I'll just do one of these. Okay. I haven't even considered what kind of rug I want. That's gonna be fun. Okay. So I think then I'll put a window right here, because I just didn't want it to intersect the stove in case I somehow figure out a hood for this. I may be able to, but okay, window. So it needs to be shallow. 300 by 145. I think that's too long. 250. This may still be too long, but let's see. No, that's good. Okay, let's move it a little over here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna pop another one down there. Okay, put all the coffee stuff on there. So I'm thinking I still would like a window there. I wonder if there are any. There are small ones. 150 by 200, 100 by 145. Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay. Oops. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll put a couple hanging cupboards over here. Or maybe not, because the stove's there. I'll put them here now, and then if I find a hood at some point, then I will move them. What am I looking forward to? Oh, that's okay, Nikki. I'm looking forward to getting these 12-hour days done. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to Friday morning when I will have the 12-hour days for the week done. But, yeah, it's not... Normally it wouldn't be a huge deal, but now because I'm in the pain from my arm, this is gonna suck. 12 days is not gonna be easy. So, yeah. And, you know, as we know, I'm not allowed to do any work from home, so I can't even come in late. So, yeah. Of course, my boss has worked from home today and had Friday as a sick day, but I'm not allowed to be sick. You can tell I'm getting a little bitter about this. I'm just not. I've had bosses who were like, you know what, you guys have to get in at, one boss who said, you guys have to get in at 8. I could come in at 9. That's what my hours are supposed to be, but I don't really think it's fair to you guys. And so that's the kind of boss I can respect. Someone who says there's one set of rules for me and one set for you. No, doesn't work for me. So, yeah. It's like, way to rally the troops. I can do it, but you can't. That does not work. So, I had, when I was in retail, I was an assistant manager at the Disney store. There's another assistant manager. And then our manager was someone they hired from a department store. So she was used to like all this stuff, all the paperwork and all the hiring and the inventory and all that stuff being done for her. And whereas I came from like what's called a specialty store. So I had to do all that stuff in the past. Wait a minute, this is the wrong one. So she just freaked out. Like when the thing opened up, the store opened up, she like, and we were like, hey, you know, this is a really good time for our soft opening to like, people are coming in asking to fill out applications, and the other assistant manager and I were like, yeah, we really need to accept the, you know, to tell people, yeah, they can fill them out and et cetera, et cetera. She was like, no, we don't have time. And I was like, yeah, but it's August. We're going to be losing like half our daytime staff when the students go back to school. So this is really important. No, we just don't have time. We'll worry about it later. And the other manager and I were like, oh, crap. And yeah, so sure enough, um, should I do mini halogens? I think I'm gonna do regular halogens. So it's like, oh, I have 12-hour days because we have events tomorrow night and Thursday night. So, um, I have to get in at 9 at the latest, and but it'll probably be 8 because I would like to take lunch, and then we're not going to be done till after 8. So it's gonna suck. As I said, mainly just because I'm in pain and it's not, you know, it's not gonna be fun. So yeah. Um, and actually, it was voluntary, like quote voluntary. One person is not going to be there, which I just feel is, you got a 4-person team. It's kind of like in a situation like this, it's really all hands on deck. But what can you say? I'm not the boss. So I mean, theoretically, I could have said no. I've got plans, but there really isn't any excuse for that as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so I like that, but in the right circumstances, and this is not it. Um, so so there are certain things that really tick me off, and one is hypocrisy. I like can't stand it, and like I'm very no BS. I can't schmooze. I can be diplomatic if necessary, but not like I can't like tell someone. You know what I mean? I can't. Oh shoot! I had a feeling I was going to do that. I just can't. Uh, it's very hard for me to like not show my feelings. I do it when I have to, but like whenever diplomacy is called for in a situation, I send my husband in because if it's gotten to the point that we need diplomacy, I'm generally pissed off. So, and he's like just much better at not showing how he feels about in a situation like that where things are people are being jerks or something. So I meanwhile I'm like not good at I, I've said many times I could never be a politician because I just would not be able to. I just wouldn't be able to like lie or nearly lie. So, I mean, I guess maybe it's a good thing to be able to do, like, you know, not not completely, uh, um, like I guess it would probably be good to be able to just look someone in the eye and not not show it all when you're pissed off at them. But that unfortunately is not one of my not one of my talents. So yeah. Um, but yeah. So I'm when I'm pissed off. It's like when I'm really pissed off. It's I like probably most of the best I can do is have like kind of a frozen look on my face, like a frozen smile, like you know, So anyway, dissembling. I guess that's one word for it. Is dissembling. I'm not good at it. Usually I try. I mean, once I can think of the things to say that are like really neutral, but it's saying them and like not showing how I feel that is the real problem. So I guess this goes around either way. I like this. This is brand new, by the way. This spice thing. So um yeah, yeah, Nikki. I'm sure it's a useful. You know what? I think I'm gonna make these mini halogens. I'm sure it's a useful. Like I said, my husband can do it. we've had situations where I was like, someone was screwing him over, and I was so royally pissed that I couldn't, like, I told him, do not make me talk to them because I will, how I feel will be absolutely showing through. So I just like, don't make me talk to them because it's going to end badly. Like, I wouldn't yell at people. It's just, I can't just sit there and make nice. So, yeah. That's one of the reasons I think I mentioned. That's one of the reasons I was kind of reluctant for a while to do a webcam because, like, every ooh, it's not exactly a sunset, but like the sky's really blue, and the sun is going down, but like the cloud, there are these big clouds, and they're kind of like pale yellow. It's really pretty. I better keep an eye on it because I don't want to miss it. This could be a really nice sunset. But so everything's on my face. So like when I'm in pain, I'm going to be grimacing, and then that looks, people like might misunderstand and think I'm reacting to something someone's saying. So it's like, and I'm in pain a fair amount. So I was like, I'll just have to explain it a million times. That's all. So yeah. But what was I was in something like, and when I'm in meetings, like, it's definitely been um it's been rough the last couple of weeks. So I'm in meetings, and it's like I'm really trying not to make faces, like, but uh, it just happens. Oh, I was gonna look for a rug, wasn't I? Hmm. I'm not having a good day. Um, I don't know, but my husband doesn't mind that I'm like that. Remember, also my ex-husband used to say to me, because I'm really not naive, but I just absolutely take people at their word a lot, most of the time, at least initially. And so he used to say to me, "You're so naive," and I was like, "Listen, I would rather be this way than be cynical. Yeah, once in a while I get screwed over, but this is just the way I have to be. I can't be cynical just like as a default. It doesn't work for me. So that's a possibility. I'm not like really excited about it. So let's look. I think there's probably some of the newer ones. But it's like you are who you are. I mean, obviously, if there sometimes there are things like you want to change about yourself, but I mean, like I said, like with my ex husband saying that sometimes some people view some things as defects, and sure, maybe, but at the same time, it's like when you think about the other way to be, maybe you don't want to be that way, you know? So if the only person getting hurt is you, but you're not actually, I am not probably describing this well, but um, in that case, the only person getting hurt was me. I think that probably works. So I didn't see a compelling reason to change, but yeah, he thought he was kind of scornful about it. Nice guy, but yeah, sometimes he was like somewhat a little too critical. Um, and we just didn't have anything in common. We like never had anything to talk about. Whereas my current husband and I, we've been together 23 years. We always have something to talk about. But my ex-husband was just like, he didn't have a lot of interests except like Steven Seagal, martial arts. I mean, well, we didn't have, those weren't in common. Those were his interests: martial arts, Steven Seagal, movies, Jaws, all the Jaws movies. So like there just wasn't like a much of an intersection with what I'm interested in. So this is really nice, but I've used that before, and also it doesn't. It's too big. I think I'm just gonna go with this rug for now. Um, I don't really want to go for an ultra colorful look for this because I just don't feel like it goes. See, I don't feel like it goes with the rest of it. So I do need an overhead. Um, an overhead light or two. I have been going with those like upside down cone, not cone, these. I wonder if there's something better. Now, I could do, I could do these. Only thing is they throw this really like pink yellow light. I don't think so. Okay, so this is gotta be a little difficult. I could just do 2 of these. Oh, this doesn't need to be here. Oh yeah, well, I might want to line them up a little. Always do such an awesome job with that. Okay, so that, I think that adds like enough light. Now the windows. See, the problem is I know it's going to end up like this if I do shades. Curtains aren't going to work well. I think I'm just going to stick with no shades for now, I think. Okay, so I need a drying rack. I think I can do one of the larger ones because this is a pretty large kitchen. Like this one. Yeah. Definitely. And I'll still have room for, oh my gosh, I have a lot of room. I actually put on over here. And then I could, I do have a lot of room for the coffee stuff then. I think I'm going to put the minis in here. I think that's just too bright. Yeah, so I think I'm not going to do 2 house flipper streams because I'm freaking exhausted for one thing. The other thing is I haven't been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. So so I think I'm going to do a stream of that and catch up. Cuz I actually got it on the Switch so that when I'm not feeling well and I'm lying down I can do some of the like cleaning up stuff. Because it's just like Animal Crossing where like every day you have stuff to like weeds to pull and you know, that type of thing. I think I actually meant to put in soap. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh wait a minute, there's pink. Oh my god. Okay, well we're using the pink. Pink palm olive. Absolutely. Okay. So, but my hands like are horrible hand-eye coordination. So it's like I've done it some, but it really, the Switch is not easy for me, so. Okay, so we need kitchen accessories. I thought maybe this pain was being exacerbated by my MS making my back muscles seize up. I should just name this, like put one of the keywords for my stream as like what what's the word when you're like sick all the time? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the word. Chronic illness. That's it. What am I trying to say? DDV. What? Oh, okay. Okay, so I had read that it was kind of broken on the Switch, but I always assume I'm the problem. So, I mean, I literally always assume that I'm just screwing up somehow. I mean, I didn't notice like quests and stuff not working, but it just, for me, it's more difficult because my hands just like don't work well. So, I suppose I could put the pots over here. Yeah. So, I had read that somewhere. And so it was just like an article headline and I didn't actually take the time to read it. Um, so anyway, what kind of problems are you running into with it? Okay, where's my... Oh, there's my fruit ball. Let's just put this here. I mean, like I said, I just thought it was me. Sane? It freezes my game when I'm decorating. Oh, okay. No, I guess it's just me then. It's just me being like poorly coordinated, which actually was the case even before I got MS. And just have always had horrible hand-eye coordination. So it's just me. Just me being a spaz. But I mean, so for me, because I lay down so much, I mean, even if I just like, I don't remember, like last week I just was so tired. So I just didn't feel like I could sit up anymore. And so I just lay down on the couch and just did some cleanup and stuff. But for me, it's definitely, you know what I'm having trouble with is switching tools. And I know it's me. Like you push the R, and then how are you supposed to like move the thing around to select the tool? I know I like there's no instructions. So I know I'm being like dense here, but I was like, well, I have to look it up. Oh, that comes out like turquoise. Okay. I have to look it up, but I just didn't, didn't get around to it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's like, just use the thumbstick. Okay. I think I tried. Actually, that's what I did try. I must need to practice it a little more. Um, but it's, I don't know. I'm not used to using, I've never really been able to use controllers. So like we got way back when Oblivion came out, I had it on the PC, and my son wanted it for, excuse me, I'm so sorry for yawning with my mouth like that. Wanted it on the Xbox. So we got it and I was like, "Oh man, this sucks. This is like really not fun." And obviously a lot of people find it easier to use. So it's, I mean, obviously, it's just more evidence that I'm really bad at this stuff. But let's switch this here. So anyway, yeah, my almost lifelong problem using a controller. Do I need to rotate that? Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm like really bad at it. I do have a controller for my PC because hold R, then use thumbstick to select and like, see, I tried that. Oh yeah, no, I have long nails too. I don't know, maybe well, they're not really long right now. Okay, so I was delusional. Yeah, right now they're not really long. Like, let me see, I don't think I have. I mean, they're like semi-long. They're not short. Okay, that's like the best. That's the best I can come up with as far as what I'm sure of. They're not short. I'm having a great day. Um, yeah, I'm doing well. But yeah, um, I think it's just me with the controller. It's just me. It's always been a problem. But yeah, I mean, I remember when my son was like, "No, can we please get the Xbox version?" I was like, "Sure," because I'm thinking yet again, there must be something to this whole controller thing. It's like I have to be able to get this down, right? And yeah, I was like, "Wait a minute, I have to do this to get spells? Are you kidding me?" just because at this point the PC is so intuitive for me. I've been using it since, oh my gosh, I've been using it. Since that's okay. It's not great. I've been using it since the early '80s, a PC. So I don't think it's that I can't learn something different, but there definitely is some kind of issue with hand-eye coordination. So, is that too big? Does that look stupid? Kind of does. Yeah. So whatever. I mean, the Switch is a little easier. I did also get a controller for this game Abzu for it's for the PC, but you really need to use a controller to move around because it's like underwater swimming, and just the way they set it up, it's like you just can't. You really need a controller. So, not my favorite way of doing things, but I really like the game. So, you know. I'm expecting any minute Barry's going to say I need to go to sleep. Oh, an inch and a half long? Really? Wow. When I get to where I'm hitting keys with my nails, then I have to file them down because like the edge of my nail is definitely a much smaller area than I prefer for typing, and like a much more slippery one than the pad of my finger. So yeah, you obviously have mad hand-eye coordination skills, because I could not do that. I mean, I look at like some like manicures and I think it would be really cool, but yeah, I know my limitations mostly. Let's see. God, that blender doesn't belong just sitting on the counter, does it? Nah. But I have like all that counter space now. Shoot. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, let's do a mixing bowl. It's like one of my favorite things. Let's pretend we were baking. And eggs. And let's see, egg beater. And eggs and some kind of mix. I think I have brownie mix. Where's the egg? Oh, right. Okay. And let's see. I'll just put in mix. Oh, I have a cake mix. Cool. Oh, yeah. The sizing is not the same. Okay, well, it's a really big mixing bowl. No, let's do the brownie. I think the brownie is better in better proportion. I might be wrong. Nope, it's better. And I think I'm gonna put my other favorite, which is bread and butter. Like, my favorite food in the entire world is fresh bread. And why do I always, oh, there it is. Okay. So I like to put it by the toaster sometimes. Did your A levels? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Barry, you are going to sleep. Okay, good. I'm not glad you're leaving. I knew it was about that time. So, yeah, have a good night. And I hope tomorrow's a little better. Oh, so like you were, and since you were doing, let me make sure I understand this. Yeah, so in IT, so literally you're saying bad boys for nails, but also like you probably were dealing with a lot of guys. So it's really funny because over the years being like really tech oriented, I think like a lot of people, especially guys, were kind of surprised that I also like pink and glitter and am kind of girly. So I was like, yeah, I'm not sure. Was I like, for me to be good with IT stuff? Does that mean I have to be butch? Because it's fine, but it's not me, you know. So yeah, people are weird. People are just really weird. I mean, and I mean, remember, I was in tech in the 80s, and like I started getting really interested in the 90s more. And I I had like one time at work where my boss was the head of IT, and he was moving, and he knew I wanted to do desktop stuff, and not just desktop stuff but like other things. So there was a position open, and he was like the head of IT, and he emailed this guy and said, "Listen, I really want you to seriously consider Deborah for that job. She's really good." And of course, the guy had to give me an interview, right? He didn't have a choice. But so we were talking, and like midway through, he starts getting this weird look on his face, and he was like, "You, you really know your stuff." And I was just like, yeah. You really do you really think the head? I felt like saying, "Do you really think the head of IT would have asked you to interview me if I didn't?" I mean, it was like, okay, yeah, swallow it, don't get insulted. And then when I worked at CompUSA, they put me in software sales, like walking around the floor, and I was like, I'd really like to work in the hardware section. I really would prefer to be fixing computers. Like I built my own computer, and I do my upgrades, and I'm very, I'm really versed on, I'm very knowledgeable. And they were kind of like, yeah, we have prerequisites for people to work in, and blah blah blah, some kind of BS. And so then what happened is, bit by bit, like when customers would come in, and their question always is, will this work with my computer? And of course, then you have to ask them like, okay, well, what kind of computer do you have? What did you change anything? Like this was the days when a sound card didn't come with a computer, like you had to add it on. And um and so um so what happened, of course, because people's computers were pretty, there's a pretty wide variety. Um, so I ended up where other salespeople were like, "Oh, wait a minute, she knows the answer to these questions," and so they'd start sending people my way. Like we didn't get commission, so what did they care? It was someone someone like away from them, and um, so it was like I was happy about helping people, but I was kind of annoyed that this was a part-time job. So I was kind of annoyed that they still wouldn't give me a chance, even when they acknowledged that I knew what I was doing. Like I I can't tell you why. I have no idea why. How are you typing with those? Yeah, I know. It's like it's not just when women are smart, but like when women, it's like it was like it they didn't even consider that I might know what I was doing. And like my ex-husband and I, before I started working there, when we went to CompUSA to build our computer, or when we went in to like get to upgrade it one way or another, and the salespeople always looked at him and said, "Hi, can I help you with something?" And he'd be like, "I don't know what I'm talking about. You got to ask her." And they just were like, especially because, even though this is ridiculous, I mean, he was a contractor, and he was kind of a burly looking guy. Not burly, but like, I mean, he just looked like I guess, competent, or I have no idea. You know what? I mean, it makes no sense. I don't know. It's there was really only like one main difference between the two of us, and it's pretty clear what that was. But it just, and it hasn't really improved that much, to be honest. So yeah, it's a little depressing, but it's just like why it's like I don't understand why you have to fight and claw and scratch to yeah. It's like why do you have to like why does it seem so hard to believe that women for one would like games beside you know how long when I used to say that I play computer games people would say, "Oh, do you do solitaire?" and I'd be like, what are you talking about? That's barely even a game. That's a card game that just happens to be on a computer. Like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Have you heard of EverQuest? And they, of course, most of them would be totally blank, but and then the people who did know would be like, "You play EverQuest?" And I was like, "Yeah, all those like female characters that you assume are male players. Sure, yeah, that's the case a lot of the time, but not always, by the way." But it was just like I just sometimes you just don't know. um yeah, I don't know. I think what's bothering me is the color of the lights. I'm going to switch it to the white. It's so like my inclination is always to have things be colorful, but so to me this looks just a tad blah, but I think it actually is what I was trying to do. So I feel like it needs some plants and stuff, but that always takes me a while to find. It needs like different colors, but well, no, it doesn't. That's just me. And I would like to, what? I'm just gonna put some blinds up. I know they won't stay. I know they won't, but thank you. Apparently, I'm not a gamer because I play building games majority. I know. Luckily, like for instance, when I was playing EverQuest, there was I was on this I don't know what you even call it, but this really really old. It was an ISP, and then it was just mainly a community called the Well, and I was on the East Coast, but uh, there were a lot of people out here on the West Coast who played, and the funny thing is, my brother-in-law actually knew a bunch of them, and so it was really funny because so I started playing with this guild, and played a lot with them, and then we moved out here, and I was at a my husband and I and my son went to a party at my sister and my brother-in-law's, and my brother-in-law was like, "Hey, I have someone you want to meet." Like it was like a couple of people, and we were just like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" Like, "Oh hi," it was like this person that people that I knew really well. I don't like that. Is it just me? I don't think I like the shades. I don't like the blinds. Um, so that was fun, but yeah, I was definitely in the minority as far as the gender of the guild. I think I still am to a great extent, but yeah, I don't want to be. I want a lot more women to be. Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, I mean, I assume it's going to get better, but it's still like amazing to me how much hate there can be toward like female gamers who put themselves out there as gamers. I don't understand. It's like it's almost like some guys are like, "Hey, listen, you can already give birth, so you can't take this away from us or something." You know what I mean? It's just I don't understand. Like we can all play games, guys. It's not taking anything away from you if females play games, like I don't know. I have no idea. I guess they're very fragile. Anyway, so I'm gonna end the stream, and then I'm gonna start playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Probably not really long. Yeah, and but here's the thing: it's not just that; it's the new thing. So like, I want three, I want three blinds on each of those window sections. I don't want one long blind. So, or shade, whatever it is. So I don't like this change that they made. So what can I say? I'm also very cranky today. I admit I'm really cranky because I'm in pain and I'm in a mood. So, but so I'm gonna yeah. So I'm gonna switch to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'll probably take a bio break and that's about it. Yeah, right. Okay, it's not just me. Um, yeah, I'm gonna take a bio break, and then I'm gonna play Disney Dreamlight Valley for a little while. Frick, I'm gonna have a long day tomorrow, so it probably won't be more than like 45 minutes tops. So, anyway, Nikki, thank you so much for stopping by, and everyone else who stopped by, and of course Barry, and everyone watching the VOD. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. It is this was like like nice non-stressful interaction, right? This was the only non-stressful interaction I had besides talking with my husband and my son today. So thank you so much. And Nikki, have a good night. Yeah, 3 a.m. sounds like a good idea. Yep. Yeah, so I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves. And I will see you soon. Bye bye.